Hey, welcome to the Heaven and Business Podcast. I'm Andy Mason, and we're here to help you navigate the messy intersection of faith, family, and business. And for those of you that gave us feedback from last week's session about the challenges that you face, actually, the things that you cannot ignore when you're launching a business. Thanks for the feedback. That's the most feedback we've ever had from a podcast, blog, and post. So please don't hesitate to let us know how this is helping you, and any questions or comments, you can send them to contact@heaveninbusiness.com. We'd love to hear from you. So this week, I just want to go even deeper. This is something that's quite interesting, personal, but I just know that as I'm walking through this, I know there's others walking it through the same. How do I know that? Because I've already had 2 coaching calls where it came up in the conversation, and I got to just see, hey, here's how I'm navigating it. So it's really about how much the daily decisions that we make are playing out into a life that you want or a life that you don't want, or you've got your head stuck in the stand and you don't even know. So a little bit of context. I had knee surgery 3 weeks ago. At the same time, my wife headed away to Brazil for 2 weeks, and she got back and then ducked off to DC to do some shopping with our 3 daughters. So what's the point? Well, I've got some rhythms in my life, rhythms of exercise, rhythms of going to sleep, rhythms of getting up that are healthy and whole. And there's nothing like something that happens that disrupts your normal status quo. Well, for me, it was surgery, knee surgery, which is great and is going well. Thanks very much. But it meant that I can't run, walk, literally, I can't do anything, can't swim for now. It's been 3 weeks. I can start to bike again. I can start to do those things, but I'm not allowed to walk more than 1 mile as I ensure that the amount of money that we spent on fixing this knee up is going to work, and really invest into that. So that was number one. It disrupted the rhythms. 2, my wife's away. And one of the things I realized with my wife being away is, 1, I missed her as my best friend. But 2, when she's here, I go to bed way more consistently. When she's not here, my kids know it. Dad, go to bed. I'm procrastinating going to bed alone. So what did that lead to? Well, I started to realize this morning, actually over the weekend, there's been a couple of things that I've been replacing or numbing or distracting myself with. So what does that look like for me? Numbing scrolling. Now, it's stupid, funny animal. Surely there's nothing wrong with that. Funny animals, I find myself laughing, but then it's an hour later and I haven't gone to bed yet. Or I play an adventure video game and it's an hour later. I'm like, what am I doing? Is this? Or it's led to my son's home. We're playing games and I'm constantly looking at my phone for texts. I'm having conversations with invisible people, and I've got a person right in front of me that's missing out on the fullness of his dad in front of him. What is going on? Well, here's another question. I've been reading the book of Proverbs. I read pretty much, if I don't have somewhere that I'm going to, I'll read a book or a chapter of Proverbs a day. And it's so easy because it aligns with the chapter of the day. And it just got me thinking, how, with Solomon, is known that wrote a bunch of the Proverbs, how could someone so wise who wrote Proverbs 7, Proverbs 8, be careful of this, be careful of the immoral woman, be careful that you don't get seduced and robs you of your destiny? Well, what we know about history is Solomon ignored his own advice. And in spite of being the wisest man in the world, writing Proverbs, phenomenal leadership, he ended up really, really poorly. How was it even possible? As I'm processing this and pondering it, I'm realizing he just slowly drifted. How did he slowly drift? He got out of his rhythms and started to doom scroll. That's just something little, doesn't really matter. I mean, there's no real sin in that, but then a little bit more and a little bit more. And now he's jumping on other things. And then he's taking on a harem of 700 wives and 300. Like, it's just crazy. What's the point? You and I might not be, well, we're not Solomon, and we're not surrounded by that kind of crazy, but we do the same thing in the habits that we do on a daily basis. If we don't stop and look at what's going on. What am I doing? And is that the life that I really want? So you can jump on. I've written this out in the blog. It's pretty candid. It's for me personally, but I want to challenge you and invite you into the same. So I told you what it looks like, but where is it led to? It's not about, I'm not doing this because I want to shame you or condemn myself. It's not about that. It's this realization that I don't want a life lived by regret. Actually, I want to be the fullness of what God designed and led me into. And are my daily habits moving me towards that or away from that? So, what's the truth? The hard truth for me is, if I'm honest, I'm being more distracted over the last 3 weeks. I am more distracted. It's not evil. It's not reckless. It's just disconnected. Bit by bit, I'm losing focus. My clarity is fading, and I didn't even notice until I try to sit still or pray or worship. Sound like you? Or is that just me? I kind of suspect it's probably most of us. So here's what that looks like in real life for me. It was the scrolling. It's just this little scroll. It's just, man, it's not that much. Or what about this one? I want to learn a new language through Duolingo. If you haven't come across it, it's really cool. Gamified learning of different languages. But then what happens? I'm having a conversation in Spanish, learning Spanish on Duolingo and missing the conversation with the person in front of me. It's just one more, just one more. Nope, it's not going to work. These, are they big sins? No, they're small distractions, but they are forming me. Those little things you do on a daily basis, they're picking up your phone rather than talking to your spouse. All of these little things, they're communicating something. You may not be intentionally saying, I'm not interested in you, but your behavior is shouting it. Habits are not harmless. Habits are crazy, and the impact they will have on your life compounded over time. Every choice I make, even the tiny unconscious ones, are changing and shaping my character. They're telling my brain, my body, my soul what to expect from life. Every time I trade presence for a dopamine hit, I reinforce something. That escape is easier than connection. That achievement matters more than presence. That noise is more comfortable than stillness. And that kind of wiring doesn't stay small, it grows. This isn't about guilt, it's about ownership. I'm not writing this to shame myself or you. I'm writing this because I don't want to live a life short of the joy of a full and satisfied life. I want to become the kind of person who is fully present, the kind who can sit with silence, focus on what matters, and look back with peace, not regret. Because if I keep letting these habits lead, I know where they'll take me. More scattered, more passive, more emotionally numb. That's not who I want to be. And I suspect that you are the same. I get it. I had knee surgery. I've got reasons. I got excuses. You got excuses. It's not about the excuses. It's about choosing how you will live your life. What do my habits reveal about what I truly value? What am I escaping from that I could be facing? Why am I avoiding stillness or silence? Where is my time going and what is it doing to me? And most importantly, what's one small change I can make today to realign with who I want to become? So here's an invitation to you. If any part of this is anything close to home, then you're not alone. Maybe you're also drifting slowly, laughing at reels, refreshing notifications, zoning out, and waking up wondering where your attention has gone. But here's the good news. You can change. You don't need a full life overhaul, just one intentional step. Start here with me. Ask yourself, who am I becoming? Not tomorrow or next month, but a year from now. And do I like that person? If you continue with the same little micro habits that you're doing today, if you extrapolate that out a year, who does that contribute to the character and the quality of your life? Is that the kind of person that you are becoming and want to become? For me, nope. I want to do something different, one choice at a time. Here's choice number one. Pray with me. Jesus, help. I realize I'm numbing, avoiding, distracting, and drifting into dullness. I recognize it's falling short of who you have for me and of what you have for me and the people around me. Please forgive me. I receive your love and your forgiveness. I receive your grace to enable sustainable change. Jesus, thank you for convicting me and calling me higher. Thank you for the example of your life, devoted. Help me to live the same. Here's choice number 2. Ask, what is one thing I can do right now to move forward into a more focused life? For me, I just deleted a couple of apps off my phone. I've still got them on my laptop. I've still got them for business issues, but I don't want them distracting me. And the easiest way is to remove them from there. What else have I done? I've committed to restart my exercise rhythm, even if it's not 100%. You know what? I can't walk more than a mile right now, but I can bike. Even if it's like old man biking, I can still do that. And choice number 3, tell someone, not just someone, but someone that you respect, and then do it. Focus is awesome, but accountability makes focus powerful and consistent. Who do you respect that you could share this with and what your choices are? Don't procrastinate on this one. Pick up the phone and let them know straight away. Set healthy reminders on your phone and then just do it. You've got this. Hey, if this is a value to you, make sure that you share it, subscribe, follow us, do all those things, post comments, and let's grow together fully in all that God intended for us.